Discussing investment fees is always an interesting topic. If you ask people what fees they're paying on their investments, most people have no clue. Some people think they're not paying any fees at all because they don't see them on their statement. This isn't really surprising because most fees in the investment industry are embedded. That's an industry term for hidden really well so you can't see them. At Clearpoint Retirement Solutions, we believe that understanding fees is really important because the fees you pay have a direct impact on your investment returns. Let us show you how investment fees work. Let's say you invested in a fund that earned 7.5% last year. If you were paying average retail fees, your bank would take 2.5% of that return in fees, and when you opened up your statement, it would tell you that you made 5%. By law, banks and financial institutions have to show you your net returns, what you made after all the fees were taken off. What they don't have to tell you is what your return was before that 2.5% fee was quietly skimmed off. If they did disclose everything to you on the statement, A, you'd know what you're paying in fees, and B, you might be a bit upset at the fact that 1/3 of your return was scooped off into the bank's pocket instead of staying in yours. One of the key advantages of investing through your workplace pension or group RRSP plan is that the investment management fees, IMFs, you pay are typically much lower than the retail fees, MERs, you would pay at the bank or with the financial advisor. On the retail side of the industry, it's pretty much impossible to negotiate your fees. However, on the group retirement side, we have the ability to negotiate fees based on the size of the plan. Buying power and scale can make a big difference in the fees you pay. At Clearpoint Retirement Solutions, we pay close attention to investment fees because lowering fees is the easiest, most tangible way to improve returns for investors. We put a lot of energy into making sure your fees are as low as possible because lower fees can compound into big bucks down the road. For example, if your fees were lowered by 1%, that means that the same 7.5% gross return we talked about earlier would become a 6% net return simply because less money was skimmed off in fees. 1% might not sound like a big deal, but let's imagine for a second that we're talking about mortgages rather than investments. If you could get a 1.5% mortgage rate instead of a 2.5% rate, you'd probably be really happy. Why? Because aside from the lower payments, you know that you'll save tens of thousands of dollars in interest over the 15, 20, 25-year term of your mortgage. The math is exactly the same when lowering fees on your investments. A 1% lower fee means more money in your pocket, which means a lot more money in your retirement account 15, 20, 25 years from now. The lower your fees are, the bigger advantage to you. This is why at Clearpoint Retirement Solutions, we're committed to helping you reduce those fees as well as helping you become more aware of how investment fees work and how they impact you.